Alrighty then. Hello, folks. My name is Neil. My pronouns are he, him, and normally you would find me in a 19th century world full of fairy tales and folklore, but instead we are in a, I guess you could say, pseudo medieval world.
There's still folklore.
Also full of fairy tales and
Yeah.
folklore
Yeah.
as we continue this wonderful adventure in the Feywild, where our band of merry adventurers are getting to meet a whole host of wonderful fey creatures that they've never come across before, all of which are examples of obscure fey and magical creatures that you could find in Hidden Folk of the Feywild, a wonderful supplement that I have been working on, which you can support on BackerKit. If you are looking for some third party content for your 5e game, whether you're looking for a full campaign in the Feywild or just some really powerful, extremely magical creatures and NPCs to drop into your game. But before we go any further, I am going to ask everybody to just give us a quick introduction of themselves, their characters, and the usual stuff, okay? So, in no particular order, starting Anna.
Hi, I am Anna or Riley, whichever you prefer. I use the it pronouns, and I am going to be playing Myla, who uses she, they pronouns, who is a Verdant druid of the Circle of Dreams. And they're very excited to be in the Feywild. They're having a blast and made new friends.
Awesome. Steve.
Hello, hi, I'm Steve, also known as Sassy Pants. I will be playing Silver Strawberry, third name that I totally did not forget. How dare you? A tiny little pixie, sorcerer warlock, who is here to cause chaos and shenanigans, and they're all out of shenanigans.
Awesome. Okay, next up, Mike.
Hey, I am Mike. I use he, him pronouns, and I will be playing Ruzi, a very sulky, very miserable goblin cleric who is thrilled to be here with all of you apart from Mila, and she uses he, she, her pronouns.
Okay. Ran.
Hi, my name is Ran. I use she, her pronouns. I am playing Palimpsest. She is a lampad nymph who usually only meets traveling companions in the form of ghosts, whom she ushers and guides to the underworld. But for once, she has met some mortal friends, and she's so excited. She's currently going for pretty because names are a valuable commodity around here, and she's not willing to share it just yet.
Cool. And finally, Ari.
Hey folks, you know me, you grow me. I'm Ari. You might have seen me around as Lucky Leaf Teas on various social medias. I'll be playing the party's Warforged Barbarian Palisade, or Sadie to her friends, who is on a journey to find her maker and is succeeding, kinda? It's kind of a success. I mean,
She
Okay.
has some answers.
yeah, answers are good. This is fun.
Who would like to give a recap of our last session?
I could try. I'm doing it from memory because my notes are shit, but my memory is also shit. So I will try.
I believe in you.
Yes. I'm gonna probably forget a lot of names, but doesn't matter. We arrived in the Feywild, and we found the little fairy person. I think that showed us at the beginning. Sort of left. We tried to capture it. That didn't semi successfully. We got it first, and then it vanished. Like we had a lot of stuff to do it, trying to catch it, and it left. We moved on. We came across I think like I've got the actual name of it, like a hag of sorts, who essentially sent us on a little quest to go up a mountain to get, I think, a flower or some kind of ingredients for something that would help us get back, if I remember correctly. I'm seeing nods. This is great.
Yeah, you're on it, you're on it.
I think like Mila had a little moment with this old high where it's like, oh, I can kind of relate in some way, something like that. And then we moved on, and then Silver nearly drowned in like a like a bath thing with another creature that tried and him to sleep. And yeah, we managed to avoid that. Then we met a crow forgot. I think we gave it a name, or it had a name. I don't know where it is. My handwriting
It
is probably.
tried to name it, and then it named itself Rua.
It named yes, that was what it. Rua is what it was. Who liked to hear stories. We tried to convince. Well, Mila tried to convince it to come with, unsuccessfully. But it was like, when you come back, I would love to hear stories and such. And then I think towards the end, we realized that, the mountain that we're traveling towards seems to not get any closer. If anything, we're moving further away from it, even though we're walking somehow towards it. So we found out that traveling in the Feywild is difficult. I think that's it.
Excellent. So you
great.
get an inspiration die. One inspiration die.
Yay.
So that's a one advantage that you'll get on a
Yay.
roll in the game. Okay.
Amazing.
So continuing along in your journey. Okay. Having had your conversation with the with that raven Rua, all right. You are continuing along, trying to keep your focus on the on your direction to the mountain. Okay. Now you've been traveling for a while, so you're getting a bit hungry. You're getting a bit tired, and you don't have much by way of supplies and rations on you.
Someone found some magical berries last time, I remember.
Oh, yes, I did. I got a few good berries that Rua pointed out. If anyone's hungry, I don't know if they provide much sustenance, but I welcome to it.
Something.
She'll hold out a little sack of berries to people.
If you eat the fruits around here, sometimes it will provide you with much more than sustenance. Sometimes it will give you memories that perhaps you wish you didn't remember.
Oh, it's a good thing I
It's
don't eat them.
Interesting.
It tastes good anyway.
We can try and forage, maybe.
Certainly. Yes.
So you do have the good berries. Okay, you do have the good berries, and as you know, if you eat a good berry, you're healed 1 hit point, but it also provides you a day worth of nourishment. Okay, but if people would like to forage, people can absolutely give me survivor rolls, and we can see how you do.
I do have the Wanderer feature from my Outlander background, which lets me find food and fresh water for yourself and up to 5 other people each day, provided that the land offers berries, small game, water, and so forth. I don't know if that will apply within the Feywild because it's unfamiliar territory.
Well, I'm going to say that you would get. I'm going to make you roll survival, but with advantage. Okay.
Okay. Yep.
I'll give you a guidance.
Ooh, thank you.
Okay, so Sadie, you are getting to roll survival with advantage, and Pretty has given you guidance.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll one as well.
Yeah, go.
21.
And then I will give Pretty guidance.
Thank you. In that case,
Pretty, you get advantage on survival rolls in the Feywild. Okay.
okay. Then I will roll again and take that guidance.
So, Sadie, what did you get?
+2 from the guidance, a total of 26.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, 18 on the die.
Okay. And Pretty, what did you get?
23.
Okay. So,
rolls, man.
yeah, you guys are doing great. All right. So yeah, you get plenty of food. You get plenty of berries, roots, some other fruits.
Sadie spends the entire time, whenever she finds something, she has to then go and find Pretty and be like, is this safe? It looks safe. Does it do something strange?
Safe is a relative term. It's different for everyone.
It's a good point. Is it safe for any of them to eat? It's still relative. Would it kill them?
Right. There are fates worse than being killed.
Would it do any of that?
I wouldn't know.
That's an excellent point. I guess we'll find out.
I can try if you want. I don't mind.
I
I've had
love your
worse.
confidence.
It's fine. I've eaten worse stuff. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay, right.
Ruzi,
So
you're on deck.
you guys have plenty of food, you reckon, between the Goodberries and Sadie and Pretty's foraging. You guys are doing pretty well. Okay. So, continuing on in your journey, can everybody please give me a fresh wisdom saving throw?
Horrible. Don't say that. Ew.
That's 21. I even get advantage on that. Let me actually try if I can see if I can get higher.
Ooh.
24.
No, I don't get higher advantage, but that's fine.
Okay. Okay. So, Sadie, what did you get?
It's a big old 10 total.
Okay. Silver, what did you get?
Shit, sorry. What are we doing?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom saves. Okay. That's a 2. Good job, Steve.
Ooh.
Okay.
two?
And Pretty, what did you get?
15.
Okay. The first 2 rolls were so good.
Yeah, we've got a real sliding scale.
Yeah.
here.
Okay. All right. Yeah. The first 2 rolls were great, and then it started going bad. Okay, so you guys continue along. You're traveling for at least another hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. But as you see breaks in the tree line, you're looking at the mountain range, and it still does not look like it's getting any closer.
Hmm.
Okay, even though you know you're going in the correct direction and you know you're covering ground, it does not look like it is getting any closer to you at all.
So I don't know if this is like a fresh new problem, but last time when this particular thing happened, I sort of consulted understanding of feywild
Yes.
and realized that it is we have to focus
Yeah.
on what we are doing and where we're going in order to make way, and it started to get a lot closer for us.
Yeah.
Can we try that again?
Well, that was what the wisdom save was. So this is the whole point, is it's kind of a collective thing. So if the
Gotcha.
average for the group is good enough, yous are okay. So if we get a couple of not 20 rolls on those wisdom saves, we're doing good. Okay.
Well, I do have advantage on it, so maybe
Yeah.
I'll roll on that 20
Got
at
some
some point. I do.
coverage.
It is funny that my level people rolled really well on that on
Yeah.
focus.
Yeah.
Ruthie
honing
thinks
it
this
in.
is all Mila's fault.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
You need to stop being distracted. We've got a task and you need to focus, Mila.
I am not distracted. I'm taking in all the sights. Unlike you, we're just reading books.
Yeah,
So-
Sadie's just crouched by the side of a path, poking like at a flower. Ooh.
No, sometimes I found it easier to focus on things if you're humming a song in your head.
I always have like tree in my head at the same time. Is that
I
enough?
suppose you can do the same at the same time.
Okay.
But if it was your dream that's been distracting all of us, then I will come after you.
Wait, hold on. Why is it? Look at her. Is it like, it's not my fault. I am actually quite focused. Like, I'm
Sadie,
taking
like-
everything in.
Quickly straightens up. Yes, Mila, why are you so distracted?
Maria looks at everyone. I looked at Silver, as in like,
Got the
back me
lowest
up.
roll.
Like,
I don't even think he knows what's going on.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Silver is still reeling from being chomped on by the
Oh yes.
wolf,
Yeah.
and
The fox.
still the fox, yes, and is still spinning around in a daze. So he's barely paid attention to whatever is going on right now. He's like, huh?
Yeah, Maria.
What? Yeah, whatever they said. Yeah.
No, what I said.
Right. Yeah. Sorry.
me
Whatever
up.
you said. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever
Okay,
you said.
cool.
Yes.
See,
Yes.
so right. See, it's not
Well-
me.
You can't say no to a steadfast argument like that.
I think like Maria just looks at her like, okay, maybe we're just doing it wrong. Maybe we just need to, I don't know, like maybe we need to walk backwards, and looks at Pretty like, is that how it works?
Usually,
Uh-huh.
I don't really need to pay attention to the roads or the water paths. when I lead people onto their direction or destination because deep down we know where they belong.
Yeah, but you usually lead people to their ends, and we're not doing that. So maybe that's why we're struggling. Like, I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm more just saying, like, as a maybe we need to find a new way to do it.
There are many, many, many ends in one's life. I can imagine maybe the moonlit orchid being one of my own ends. Maybe that'll help.
Well, I'd rather not
We
you die. I just met you.
Oh, endings and deaths are many different things. Plus, if I were to be killed, I will. I think the caves that blesses me will reform me someday.
That's fair. And I will look at Ruzi and like, do you have like a map in one of those books or something? Like anything useful?
Oh
Yes.
yeah, I thought of packing my guide to the Feywild, but I forgot. Um, but
We could
It's
ask for
probably
is
for the
there
directions.
best that you're
have
not
you?
insulting this land with maps.
Probably wouldn't take kindly.
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah,
that was sarcasm. Do we know what this orchid looks like? If we had a description.
It was described as a beautiful white orchid that glows with a radiant light.
Um, is there anything I may have come across that sounds similar from our world that I might have a picture of in a book that would help people focus on that in their mind?
So you can give me a history or arcana roll here.
Cool, cool, cool. We will go Arcana. So 17.
Um, you're not entirely sure. You have heard of a few other types of plants that glow with magical inner light. And they vary in their uses. Some of them are used as material components in spells for the School of Illusion, while others are used as part of the ingredients for healing potions. But none of them that you've come across in your studies have any associations with portals or teleportation. So yeah.
Okay. Um, um, Pretty, have you seen this orchid before?
have I?
You tell me.
Could I roll a nature
Sure.
or
Whatever you
something?
want. You can literally decide right now. Have you seen it before? And if you have, would you remember?
I think I think my instinct says yes, but it was under a sort of eerie or rather um, unfortunate circumstances.
Hmm.
A long time ago, I was tasked to protect a flower such as this. It was, it looked similar but different. The one I was tasked to protect was red with a golden sheen surrounding it. The sun touched orchid rather than this one the moon touched. I think perhaps they were sisters or connected. And that was the task that I failed. And it was the task that made me who I am today.
And as you say that, you hear from the grass a very, very high pitched voice. Oh, the sun kissed orchid. Beautiful, beautiful flower. Very, very rare. Very, very rare. Quite lucky to see one, even if it was only for a brief moment.
What?
What? Looks down, trying to find the source.
Who here has a passive perception of 17 or higher?
Oh,
16.
14. I have a passive
17.
insight of 14 of 17, but that's not
Ooh.
helpful.
Ooh.
17, Ruzi?
Yep.
Ooh.
So you're the one who spot this figure. This looking down close to Pretty's feet. You see this creature, this humanoid, I guess, tiny, tiny little figure, the size of a blade of grass. It looks like a person if they were, I mean, if they were partially, I mean, like made of wood or tree, you know. So it looks like an old man with a long tangled green beard that appears to have branches grow sorry, long tangled green hair that appears to have like branches growing from it, and a beard that looks like it's made of lichen. Its skin has this color and texture of like a mossy bark, and its clothing is this strange looking like a kaftan. Okay. And it looks like they're wearing their shoes but on the wrong feet, and you can see they have in one hand what looks to be like a tiny little like twig in the shape of a cudgel, as this tiny, tiny, diminutive old man of the forest is looking up at you all.
Ruzi will give a little curtsy and say, "Oh, I'm terribly sorry, grandfather. I didn't see you there."
Oh, that's okay. I'm quite small right now.
Um, guys.
What do you mean
Sorry,
right now? Wait, do the rest of us hear this? Or see
Yeah. Oh,
this?
you can all hear him. And now that you
Okay.
see, now that Ruzi started talking, the rest of you spot him. It was just that because this figure was so tiny, and because of their mossy bark colored clothing and texture, they were blending into the grass, you know?
I don't think Pretty is like react to this at all because she doesn't think this is anything abnormal. She would just respond to what he was saying earlier
Pretty,
and
give
go,
me any sort of roll that you want to see how well you remember this. And roll double digits, okay?
okay.
Your DC is exceptionally low here, okay?
have some guidance.
Hold on.
Is this the figure like much smaller than Silver as well?
As I said, it's about the size of like of a blade of grass. It's that tiny.
Okay, yeah. So like Marta's like look at Silver like, see, you're not the smallest person here. You wanted to make friends. Didn't you say you want to find friends that are more your size?
So let me
Totally did say that, didn't I?
You did say that.
Well, here is an opportunity.
I will
So-
echo Silver's concern that it said, right now.
Yeah.
So what'd you get, Pretty?
21.
Yeah. You know what this creature is. This creature is what's known as a Leshy. Okay.
I mean, cut up hot good.
Oh my God.
They are sometimes referred to as the old man of the forest. They are incredibly powerful shape-shifting fae that are said to have command over all the animals in the forest that they claim as their domain. You also know that they can appear as small as a blade of grass or taller than the tallest trees. And they can change into various different animal forms. They can turn into whirlwind or even invisible. They have, well, you would only know them really from the feywild. They're generally quite friendly. They love to gamble, and they like, they like to form new friendships.
Mm-hmm. Well, my name is Pretty. What's your name then?
Oh, how very nice to meet you, Pretty. My
It's very
name
nice to meet you.
is Radonia.
Redonia, it sounded like you remember what happened to the sun-touched orchid, and it was entirely my fault. There were terrible circumstances, but I'm paying my debt for it now.
Well,
Say,
I can tell you, my lovely, that the flower you were tasked with guarding was not the last of its kind. They can still be found in some of the more secret places in this realm.
that's good to know. Say, we are searching for its sister deep in the mountain. Would you be willing to make a bet with us?
Oh,
And
Oh,
if we win,
interesting.
perhaps you could help us get there. And
Oh,
if you
that-
win,
that sounds fun. Well, I think, hold on. My neck's getting a bit sore looking up at you all. Just give me one moment. And his form suddenly rapidly stretches and grows and grows and grows and grows until, whereas a moment ago you were looking at this tiny creature the size of a blade of grass, now you are looking at this massive, powerful, ancient looking being that is as tall as the tallest oak tree, towering over all of you as he looks down. Oh, that's much better. Much better.
Excuse me, what the fuck?
Maya looked at Server like, oh, I'm sorry.
I am glad I do not have neck muscles.
So,
How did you do that?
what do you mean? I was just stretching. Don't you stretch? And as he does this, he just lets out this slow creak. And as he stretches and his arms, the sound he makes is the sound that you hear when an ancient tree sways in the wind.
That sounded very satisfying.
Yes, it was. So, my little pretty one, you said something about a bet?
Does that strike your interest?
But what do I get if I win?
What do you have in mind?
Don't ask a Fae that.
This is a difficult question. You are? You're a traveler, aren't you? You travel
You
far.
choose to?
Travel far and you travel wide. I know. I have a particular plant. It's very delicate, it's very precious, and it is very, very hard to keep hale and hearty because of its needs. However, I can tell you journey to the worlds beneath. That would be correct, yes?
Yes.
Then,
To my
this.
delight and sorrow.
Wow. They are beautiful in their sorrow. So, this is my bet to you. If you win, I will give you the aid that you desire. However, if I win, you must return within 1 moon with a bottle of water taken from the river Leaf.
If you take us there, I might just do it after all.
Well, I do delight in making new friends. So, what's the game that we shall play?
I don't know. What do you like playing usually? I have dice if you want to do them. Something like that.
We could play dice, yes. I do quite enjoy dice. I enjoy cards. Um, Games of chance. They're the most fun.
I and like they'll like reach in some pocket and pull out like a set of dice.
Okay. What?
Dice.
Describe your dice to me, Mala.
I think they're like they're a set that aren't matching. They're random dice. Like I feel like she's lost like a lot of dice, and so it's like this set of like other stuff that's like or like dice that she got from people or stole from people or just so it's a completely mismatched set.
Okay. Now, are these dice fairly weighted or are they biased?
They should be normal dice because I only have a dice set. It does come from my
No.
background, but they're not.
No. You
Oh,
tell
I get
me,
to
Mila.
decide.
Of course, you get to decide, my
Ooh,
love.
I
You get to
think,
decide. This is your
yeah,
character.
I think there's a couple in there that are unfair, and I
Okay.
think she knows exactly which ones they are.
Okay. And do you give the unfair dice to Pretty?
Um, I think Okay, like unfair as in like I mean like they roll well. So
Yes.
like
Yeah, the
Oh, I know what you
think-
mean. I do know
but
what you
I
mean.
think I don't know if the deal was specifically made with Pretty or us as a group because I do feel like Mida would be worried about giving Pretty dice that are unfair because then if something goes wrong then she gets to blame. So Mida would rather be like, I can play if you want.
My deal is with your beautiful friend here, not with you. You could not retrieve water from the river Leaf. That would be far too deadly for you.
I'd be willing to play on her behalf.
She is my champion, perhaps.
Okay.
Oh,
This
So-
game of chance.
So this is how this works. Each of you can roll persuasion, or one of you can roll persuasion with advantage.
I got +6 to persuasion.
I've got plus 11.
Okay, yeah. Okay, well then you roll with advantage.
Oh.
Wow.
Yes,
God.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Yeah.
So close. 29.
Ooh.
What? Well, if you say that they're your champion, then I guess they must accept the challenge. This is fun. This is so much fun.
Right. So what do you want to play?
I suppose so. As I said, describe what are these dice? What do they look like? What size of die are they? Are they just D6s?
I think they're mostly D6. There's maybe like the occasional like other die in there. But then she's lost the rest of them.
No,
So,
okay.
like,
So then, what? Wait, what? You tell me. What's our game? What are we playing? How many dice?
cause what's the game called? Where there's a game I think where you're supposed to roll 2d6 and get a certain number or something, or get closer. I forgot what it's called. I forgot how it worked. I think it's 2d6, and then I think it's like whoever first gets either I think a 7 or a 12 if memory serves. I'm not
Okay.
sure. But then I think there's like 3 rounds of it. I'm not. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
could be making this up on the spot. I'm pretty sure I remember something like that.
Okay, so what is this game called?
What's it called? Oh god, I don't know. Very bad at names. I think it's one of those things that Mila learned from a friend while she was half drunk.
Yes.
And like the friend did tell her the name, but she
Yes.
woke up and didn't really remember. So it's
Exactly.
like this strange thing where I think she just calls it sixes. Like that.
Okay.
It's probably not that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, great, super. Okay, so I have to try and get a 7 or a 12. Yes.
I think you roll 2d6 and it's whoever gets
closest to a
whoever
7 or a 12.
No, exactly a 7 or a 12, and then you keep rolling until it happens. I think it's rounds of something, but we can do it like
Okay,
however.
right. So I'm assuming that. Well, how many loaded dice do you have?
I think because of this game specifically, she has 2. So she takes those.
And they will
And
roll
then-
6s, yes?
No, they don't roll 6s. One of them rolls 6s. And I think that's it. One of them rolls 6s and one of them rolls 1s.
So you're taking the die that rolls a 6, yeah?
Yeah, taking the die that rolls 6.
And rolling with a fair die as well.
Yeah, I guess you would do that. Yeah, and then
Well,
the
I
other
mean-
one, yeah.
Although you said that you could get a 7 as well, didn't you?
Yeah, that's what I said. I think she has a fair, like weighted and like sort of like
okay.
like
Well, then,
ones that roll 1s and one roll 6s.
well,
but
then, I suppose if you then just roll the 2 loaded dice, then you'll get a 6 and a 1 and get your 7.
Yeah, or if you get 2 6, you roll a 12 because it's
Okay.
12 or 7. So
Okay.
yeah.
Well, we're saying that you get
Yeah.
7 because you're using loaded dice.
Yeah.
So, but I'm not. I'm rolling. Because
Okay.
the Leshy reaches into his kaftan and he pulls out his own dice that he has.
I take cover.
Okay. Now,
It's gotta be right.
Now, I need you, Mila, to roll a deception roll for me, please.
I can do that. I have proficiency in that.
You're really good at this game, Mila. I say, putting my hand on your shoulder. and giving
Her
you
guidance. Yeah.
Okay.
This is actually good planning because I actually don't have deception proficiency.
Oh. Wow.
So that's a 19 for deception.
Okay, right. So I get the roll as well now. Let's see how I do.
Mhm.
Oh, I rolled a 6 total.
Ooh, close.
So we both roll our dice. I roll a 5 and a 1. You roll a 6 and a 1. It's like,
Oh, lucky you, lucky six. Oh, well done. You win, you win. Oh, well. Ah.
Yeah.
So, you all wish to get to your flower more quickly, yes?
Yes.
Okay, well, all you need to do then is simply follow this path.
and as he gestures with his hand, you see the trees in the small clearing that you're in start to shift and move. And where once there was a line of trees, they open up and you see a deer trail going in the direction of the mountain.
Oh.
Can I do an inside on him and see if he's deceiving us?
Of course you can.
Okay. That's good. That's 22.
Yeah, you're pretty sure that this Fae is honoring the pact that you just made.
Okay. Yeah.
So, it's rare that I get to bump into those from the mortal realm. I don't suppose any of you have any interesting trinkets you'd like to trade?
Of course.
How about and they'll take one of the fair dice from their pack and like, do we want something to remember this game by?
I was looking for something a bit more unique. I have my own dice.
Okay, fair. I thought maybe sentimental.
Anybody?
Perhaps you would like a
Does anybody have anything on
bell.
them? Any interesting little trinkets or oddities? Curios.
Perhaps you would like this bell. She will kind of untie a ribbon from the staff and give him this bell. It just looks like a normal bell, but when you kind of shake it next to your ear, it sings you a lullaby instead.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that is quite lovely.
Mila has like a necklace that has like a bunch of stuff in it. Like there's like mostly trinkets. There's also a couple of teeth randomly on it.
Okay.
And I think those sort of like take it like it's like there's like teeth. There's like some kind of dry like mushroom or something. There's a little kind of glass vial that has some kind of liquid in it. Like just bits and pieces. It's like sort of like a long necklace, and they'll take off and like hold it out and like, do you want anything that's on here? Do you want a tooth?
Whose teeth are they?
I just found them at bars. If there's a brawl and someone falls out, I collect them.
That is very interesting.
My thoughts exactly.
I don't have much other than books, unless you're interested in this. And she'll reach into a pouch and she'll pull out a doll's head with its hair all cut short and an eye pierced out. And it if Mila does catch a glance of it, she'll recognise it as one of her childhood dolls that Ruzi had set about.
I don't do I think Ryan does see that. And like their eyes wide in a second and then shoots daggers at her.
Oh, this is quite lovely. I mean, this seems to have strong sentimental value. Are you sure you wish to trade it?
Oh yes, I mean it means absolutely nothing to me.
Okay. I thought it might be more.
Yeah.
Rusi has like so the limited telepathy from Myla. Rusi, you just feel like these feelings of like you bitch.
Well, I mean, it's delightful, and I would love to add it to my collection. If you're saying it doesn't have a strong emotional attachment, here, have these.
And he reaches into his kaftan and he pulls out a small leather pouch and hands it to you.
Oh, a deal's a deal. Enjoy Princess Sasha. She'll enjoy a new home.
Okay, right. So, Opening up the bag, you see that it has some dry beans in it.
Oh
You
no.
you have
Oh no.
a bag of beans that you can add to your character sheet.
Oh no, and Mike has it.
Oh.
Last time Mike had a deck of many things that didn't go well.
We've sold our cow at the market.
Just because in one game I put a deck of many things into a spell forge to
No,
see
no,
what would
no.
happen.
You pulled 3 cards and summoned a
Oh.
devil.
Oh yeah, that
and then
was 5
pissed
minutes
off
after
the
getting the
abyss.
Oh,
Okay, this is fine. Brucey is more responsible.
yeah, I mean, if Mila had the bag of beans, it would be so much worse.
Maybe.
Yeah.
How
All
hungry are you?
So,
Well, good luck in your travels. It was wonderful to meet you all.
What are you trading for the bell then?
Oh, sorry, my love. Oh, the bell. That is quite a nice bell.
it is
What
very
about,
nice.
do you have that bottle you want to fill?
Oh, yes. Would you still do it for me? Oh.
I
And
would perhaps ask you to whisper a story into that bottle, and I will take that story out when the time comes and fill that bottle with the water from the river Lith for you. I might not return in a month. You and I both know how time works around here.
Of course, that would be.
and reaching into his caftan again, he pulls out a small clay bottle. Looks like it holds about a liter or so. Lifts the cork out and whispers. Like the bottle almost disappears into his lichen beard as he spends a moment whispering a story into it. And as he finishes, you can it's almost like you can see the last words of the story going into the bottle as he corks it and hands it to you.
A lullaby for a bedtime story. Not a bad trade at all. Thank you.
Mm.
Well, it seems you have a long way to go, but the route has been made shorter. I will not delay you any more. It was a delight meeting you all.
Time doesn't pass at all with good company.
Of course, yes, absolutely. You are as wise as you are pretty.
That's very wise.
Right. Shall we?
Okay, super. So
I
you
will say, as they walk away, like Milo comes up to Bruce and just whacks her on the back of the head. Not like super hard, just like just a kind of, and then just doesn't say anything.
That
There's
doll
always a
is their
price for
story.
cheating.
I got us just grumbles, and then goes back up to walk next to Pretty again.
Is there a
okay?
story behind that doll?
Well, I thought it was lost. Turns out it isn't.
I
that
suppose maybe
yours?
it is now.
Yeah, it's fine. It's whatever. I don't care about it anymore. It's just the principle.
Was it important to you?
I don't know. It was a toy that I liked, and then I lost it, and then this one, and she went to Lucy, kept saying that she didn't know where it went. So
So the two of you have known each other since childhood.
yes,
Oh, how
And
sweet.
cat's out the bag now.
And
yeah,
now
she
you. Sorry.
it's fine. Brucey is my sister or adopted sister.
Oh, your family.
Yes.
Yes.
How lovely. And you've
Yeah.
traveled with each other all this time?
No, I dragged her here so she would actually leave the
Oh.
house for once.
Oh. Well, what a fun Safe family adventure.
It doesn't have to be safe.
Yes,
It just needs to be fun.
Come do some adventuring. It'll be good for you.
Yeah, and look, you're going in a new. Didn't you want to do research anyway? You're in a new place.
I mean, true, but on my own terms.
On your own terms means never.
She's right, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to take the plunge.
See? Keep telling her this. I've been
I
telling
took
her
the plunge
this.
and I almost drowned. So
Different kind
Well,
of plunge.
different kind of one. It's
Suppose the bright side is now you do know where your toy has gone to.
I'd already forgotten about it until she put out more just the fact that she beheaded the doll and then kept it. Why would you even keep it?
I was about to say, how long ago did you lose the doll?
Like years ago, like when I was a child.
Should look at Rosie. You kept that for that long? Why?
I mean, I may have defaced her doll, but I'm not a maniac. I wouldn't throw it away.
Kind of think back to the chopped up hair on the doll head. What happened to the rest of the doll?
Yeah, we'd like to know too.
It's in a drawer back home.
Oh, well. You
It's
know where the
useless
rest of it is
now.
now.
Yeah, well, that's you. It's whatever. I hope you're
I was
happy.
experimenting with magic, and I wanted to see if there was any transference, and apparently not. But you know,
You
so
wanted
what
to,
then?
like, you wanted to what?
Magic is
Uh,
strange.
Would you like it back?
No, it's really not that important.
Are
It's
you
not
sure?
about. It's not about the object. It's about the act, I guess.
Oh, if you want it back, when I bring him
No.
the water, I can try to get it back.
That's really sweet, but it's not necessary. I promise.
Well,
just-
I suppose when you eventually meet your end in the afterlife, perhaps you will meet your doll again after all.
Do you? Am I
It's
listening for a moment?
comforting,
Yeah, am I listening for a second? Like, wait, do dolls go to the afterlife?
Your memories, though, your memories do.
Oh.
So it will be in there. Nah, fair enough. Well, if that's the case, then when Ruzy dies, I will just take one of her dolls.
Look at. Do you also have dolls, Rosie?
I mean, I had a couple. They were more educational. Probably you'd call them kind of anatomical models, I'd guess. It was all
Action
research,
figures.
really.
I'm familiar. I'm technically I am an action figure. When you think about it.
My other dad takes us and looks at Silver, like, do you have dolls as well? Because they would be like your size, right?
I don't want to bring down the joyous mood of the party by talking about the fact that I did not have any toys as a child. Okay, let's move on.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Silver. I'll get you some. I'll make you
It's
some.
fine.
That's alright. Okay, well,
I
it's fine.
appreciate
We'll find something. We'll find something memorable from here. A keepsake you can keep.
So, as you are journeying along, I just like to get a general vibe of of people as you're like, are people like going fast and steady at a strong pace? Are some people kind of like stopping and like enjoying the beautiful scenery? Anybody at any stage getting a bit tired and be like, oh, come on, let's just take a break for a little bit? Like, I need to like get a general feel for the vibe of the group as you are traveling through the forest.
Yeah, I think Mila is mostly is looking around still, is starting to take it in. They're very excited to be here, and I don't think they're kind of the person that doesn't realize that they're tired and need a break until it fully like hits them in the
Yeah,
face. So they're just
yeah.
kind of going like looking around and taking in the sights.
Okay.
Sadie's in just full like guard dog mode, so she's just keeping pace. And if someone like splits off a little bit, she'll follow them to make sure they're okay, and then drift back and just kind of stop when people stop, keep going when people keep going. Hasn't really complained much.
Ruby is
She's been
definitely doing
surprised.
a very annoying kind of like keeping an eye on everyone. If they seem distracted, kind of focus, focus, focus. Mountain flower, need to go. So kind of shepherding people rather than guard dogging them.
Palimpsest is like very on the task for the most part, but she fully stops and will gaze towards the sky as the twilight hits and sunset starts to just explode across the sky. Sunset in Feywild is a different level of marvelous.
Much prettier than back home.
It is quite stunning, and it is getting quite late into the evening. You've been traveling for most of the day. You are getting tired. You would want to make camp.
Pretty, would you know? Obviously, safety is relative, but is there somewhere best for us to make camp, or just wherever we make
lost
it?
Steve, I think.
If anybody wants to give me survival rolls, they can. Pretty, you get them with advantage in the Feywild.
Did anyone else lose Steve?
Yeah,
he's dropped.
Yeah, Steve's dropped.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Survival rolls, right?
Yeah.
Where's my die?
It's a
13 for Ruzy.
He's back.
Oh,
you're
sorry
back.
About that. It's been getting here, so
good.
Things are weird. Yeah.
Dirty 20 as well.
We're rolling survival, Steve.
Okay, a few people did well there. It's some very high rolls. So we'll say that within about 5 minutes, you find a nice, pretty safe-looking spot for you to make camp.
Sadie gets to setting up a fire and just keeps things stoked.
Cool. Alrighty then. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who is taking the first watch?
I don't have dark vision, I just realized, so if anyone else doesn't have dark vision, I would suggest we do that first and last.
I would like to, but mostly because I want to cast a spell.
Okay.
It's called Sanctum of the Flock. So whenever you find this spot, Palimpsest is going to create this. So draw this circle on the ground with a branch, maybe, for about 20-foot radius, and then you see this faint shimmering sphere starts to envelop everyone in that area.
Okay.
And she is going to sort of hum this lullaby that kind of sounds like I have been laughing, I've been carousing, drinking late, sitting late with my chosen family. Oh, Oregon, Oregon. Now like a ghost, I'm pacing round my childhood home. The earth seemed a desert I am bound to traverse, seeking to find the old familiar faces. And then once we all finish our long rest there, we will all gain 2d10 temporary hit points.
2d10.
Nice.
Yeah, and for the next 24 hours, you will have advantage on charisma checks that use one of their skill proficiencies. Like if you're proficient, you have advantage on charisma checks. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you do that, and as Pretty is singing this song, just like a Disney princess, some birds float down and land on her fingers and on her shoulders, and sing along with her as she creates this really welcoming and nourishing safe space in and around the camp. Okay? So, Miley, you were taking the first watch, yes?
I think so, yeah, because I don't have dark vision, so it makes sense to do that
Yeah,
while there's still some light.
absolutely. Okay, so give me a perception check.
Yes. That's a natural 20
Way.
or a 24.
So you, in the brief time or in the time that you were taking the watch, you do spot a couple of things in the understory, in the bushes, some creatures moving around. But it's kind of funny because it's you see eyes looking out at you in the shadows, but every time they see you, make eye contact with them and realize they've been spotted, they move on. You know, it's
I
like
feel like when that turns into a game, if she can see where they move, like they try and like
yeah, yeah.
follow, they'll still keep an eye. I think that's like also how she ends up looking around pretty well because she keeps like
Hmm.
seeing where they go.
Okay, right, super. Who takes the next watch?
I'll take it.
Okay, Ruzi, give me a perception roll, please.
It's not great, even with a +7. That's 12.
Okay. Um. Nonetheless, even with that poor perception roll, you have a fairly uneventful shift. You hear some things moving in the bush and the likes, but nothing disturbs your watch. Okay,
I was probably head in a book and didn't really notice anyway, but yeah.
possibly. So, who takes the next watch?
Sadie will go ahead and take the next one. She's able to stay conscious without breaking her rest. So,
Yeah.
but with it so late, she'll take out this little like orb out of her pouch and just give it a twist, and it'll just float up. And it's a drift globe, and it'll just cast some nice dim light out in a radius so she can
Ooh.
see.
Okay, right, super. So, give me a perception roll, please.
23 total.
Okay, so as you're, not one.
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
So you're having your watch, okay, and yeah, okay, yeah, um, you're looking around, being very attentive, so forth. When all of a sudden you hear this beautiful, soft, feminine voice right beside you. What are you? You are the strangest thing that I have ever seen. And looking up, you see this stunningly beautiful woman. She looks like she could be maybe some sort of elven maiden. Wearing the she has the most luxurious long blonde hair that seems to trail all the way to the ground. Wearing this very very thin white gown that appears to have like what look like swan's feathers um around the neckline and shoulders as she's looking down at you, this beautiful smile on her face.
Oh, hello. I'm a statue, I suppose, brought to life. And you are?
A statue brought to life.
So it's told.
That's wondrous.
I'm quite fortunate, yes.
You're so beautiful.
Oh, sort of like pats at her, like her hair is these like hyper thin strands of marble, and she starts like patting at them. Oh, I'm nothing special, not compared to yourself.
But the way even your hands are able to move and your arms, you don't move like a statue. Statues cannot move, but you move.
I suppose I don't quite know the ins and outs of it, but I was animated with magic and spirit, and I simply am. I move like this because it is all I know how to move.
You have a kind soul.
I'd like to think so.
Can you dance? And she reaches out with her hands.
Oh, I've never tried. I've just been I've been traveling for.
Please, please.
Oh, and yeah, she'll look around at the rest of the group and
They're all asleep.
she'll shrug and take their hands.
So as she gently, so she pulls at you, and actually, as she pulls at you, you can immediately sense this beautiful, lithe, delicate, feminine form has an incredible strength. You think she may be stronger than you as she
Oh my!
holds you up to your feet.
Well, you have a surprising strength given your form, miss.
You are quite tall. I like that. As she's looking up at you, as I
Thank you.
"L- let us dance. And she steps
Okay.
back, and as she does, she skips and she starts a soft hum as this beautiful ethereal music appears out of nowhere, surrounding the space that you're in, and you feel it fill your ears and fill your body as you feel this desire to follow her in this dance. I need you to please give me a wisdom saving throw.
Can I elect
Nice,
to
lady.
fail?
Oh!
It's your choice.
Oh!
She's
Love
like,
that.
she does not get many compliments. She's been treated very nice as she's not had as a statue.
Okay.
Yeah, I fail.
So I need everybody else to give me a perception roll at disadvantage to see if you are woken from your slumber from this magical music.
That's a nat 1, so no.
To the world.
Mine is just
Oh.
fast asleep dreaming as usual, so now it's nat 1.
I rolled double 19s, so that's 26.
Okay.
That's a nat 20 wasted. Mine is
Oh.
16.
So you got a 16, pretty, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, and Silver, what did you get? Oh, his connection might have dropped again. He'll be back in a minute, I'm sure. He must have had to step away for a minute.
Maybe, yeah.
It's okay. So, Ruzi. This is an odd question, and I don't mean it to be in any way intrusive or to make you uncomfortable, but what kind of people would Ruzi be attracted to? If any. I mean, sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
If Ruzi's
No.
aced, then they're aced. Or 100% respect. Like 100% respect and valid. But if Ruzi is attracted to people, what kind of people would Ruzi be attracted to?
I think it's a good question. I don't think Ruzi even really knows. I think like she's very sheltered.
Yeah.
So perhaps somebody that just gives off like it's gonna be all about vibes, just warmth and kind of familiarity rather than kind of a particular look or anything.
Okay, no, that totally get that. Okay, so I'm gonna say you are woken from your slumber. You hear this beautiful, enthralling, magical music, and as you slowly get up and you rub your sleepy eyes, looking out, you can see perfectly. You're a goblin in this night air. You see a sight that you would never have expected to see. Sadie, your warforged barbarian friend, dancing with this beautiful elf-like maiden to this magical music that appears to be coming from nowhere. But as you see them dancing and you hear the music, you do feel this sudden like skip to your heart, a tightening. I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw, but I'm giving you advantage on this because
Okay.
of your more ambiguous sexuality here. You know, it's not as definitively clear cut.
Sadie looks like maybe the happiest you've seen her.
Yes.
Also,
That's
yeah,
a natural 20. I rolled a 19
okay.
and a 20.
Beautiful. Yes.
Hey!
Beautiful. I really feel that's on brand for Ruzi in this moment as well. They wouldn't
Yep.
just fall for the pretty
This
babe,
is some
you know.
Feywild bullshit.
Yeah. So, Sadie, As this music fills your ears, your head, and your heart, looking at this beautiful, beautiful Fey maiden, you find yourself becoming obsessively in love with them. An overwhelming love. They are suddenly your everything, the most important thing in your world. Okay? You have fallen to the Samodiva's dance. So, part of this, it's kind of funny because you're warforged. So, this next bit does not affect you, but you become fixated on them. You will do anything and everything to be near them, to try to convince them to spend their life with you, to the point of forgoing food and drink in this pursuit. Now, I
I'm good.
I realize that you don't eat or drink, but mechanically there is still an effect
Yeah.
here that will be bad potentially.
For sure.
So, Ruzi, you see Sadie dancing with this elf fey maiden, and you've never seen this expression on Sadie's face before. They look to be elated, full of joy. You know, you're thinking if Sadie could cry, she'd probably be crying right now, tears of happiness. You know, as the Fey maiden continues to dance with her,
Okay.
and it looks
Do I?
like yes, go on.
I was gonna say, do I get the sense that they're not themselves at the moment?
Give me an insight roll.
I can do that. Inside, I can do. That's another of my good ones. Yeah, 14.
It's hard to tell. They look like they're not behaving the way you know. I mean, you would the fact that Sadie's randomly dancing with some Fey maiden in the middle of the camp at night, that's kind of odd. And it looks like the Fey maiden is slowly leading her back towards the tree line, and Sadie looks like they are happily following.
Okay, then Ruzi will not hesitate. She kind of runs up to them and kind of say, Sadie, who's your friend?
Brucey! Oh, uh, I'm so glad you must join us.
You must join us by the campfire. It's not safe out there, and your friend.
Of course it's safe.
She'll look up at the elf maiden and kind of go, and your name was?
Oh, me? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't believe I introduced myself. I'm Radmila.
Oh, what a beautiful name.
How
Yes,
loud is Ruzi being?
I'm going to say Ruzi is being a bit louder now at this stage, so that's you guys are
Yeah.
beginning to wake up. Yeah,
I roll on that
Yeah.
one though. Is that
you'll be the last. So
also? Yeah.
you'll be the last
uh,
to act in this, okay? Because of the nat one.
Okay. Also, as Steve said that his mic gets a problem that he rolled a 3. I don't know if Steve, if your mic works now. if
Oh,
you try.
okay.
Hi. Should
Yes.
we?
Yay!
Yay!
Damn gremlins. Okay,
So,
so that 3 just would have meant that Silver stayed asleep, wasn't woken by the music. But everybody is now beginning to be woken because Ruzi is quite alarmed by what's happening and is speaking in a loud
Yeah.
voice.
Ruzi is going to just try one thing. Unsure if it will work, but is going to cast suggestion on Sadie. I think maybe you should stop dancing and go sit by the fire.
Okay, as a cleric, wisdom is your spellcasting modifier, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you to roll a d20 for me, please, and add your spellcasting modifier versus the DC of this fey creature. Okay? To see,
Yeah.
because this is very powerful magic. You're trying to break through here. Okay? So
Yeah. And
Why would I go sit
can
by
you
the
guide-
fire when we can dance?
can you guide yourself? I think you
yeah,
can.
no,
Yeah,
you can. You
yeah.
can guide yourself.
Then I absolutely am.
Absolutely, yeah. Because this is I love the way you're using this spell to mess with my magic. It's really
Yeah.
clever, inventive. So there is a chance this roll well.
I've rolled well again. So it's 19 plus 4 plus 1, so 24.
Okay, so in that case, Sadie, you get a fresh wisdom saving throw, this time with advantage.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Okay?
So 1 on the first roll. 19 on the second roll for a total of 22. We go
Okay,
extremes.
so you hear the sound of Ruzy's suggestive voice breaking through your mind, and it's enough for you to break for a moment. And as your connection to this Fae breaks, she looks quite shocked that you have managed to break from her charm and just stops. And as she stops, the music immediately stops. And with it, the magic, as she says, You've forsaken my love.
You see, like, Sadie's like body is moving as though she's taking deep breaths. She goes, "Oh, Lord Mila, I'm rather tired. I find myself rather tired. Perhaps I should sit down. You're welcome to join, please. I'd hate to see you go. Please, please, feel free to come join us. I'd never forsake our love. Truly."
Give me a persuasion roll.
+0, cool. 9
I'm
total.
assuming at this point,
You guys
with the
are, yeah.
16, I would have woken up.
Oh, you guys are awake now. So you guys are. I've
Oh.
just seen Ruzy seem to break this. So you can come in and act now if you want.
Could I do a roll to see if I know what this
Absolutely,
is?
yeah. So you can give me history or arcana with advantage.
I think like Mila sees this happening, sees that Ruzy's done something, but despite that, will kind of get up and will get next to Ruzy, almost kind of protectively.
Yeah, cool. So
Mila,
23 for the thing.
did you say 23?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay. Wonderful. You see, this is great because when you guys roll really well on this, I get to share some of the lore that our viewers will find in the book if they support us on Backer Kit. So,
And if we roll badly, you just got to get the book. So you
yeah,
can find
exactly. So, this is a Samodiva. They're a type of forest fae. They normally
Okay.
appear as beautiful elf-like maidens with long, luxurious blonde hair, wearing white gowns, often with feathers on them, but they can appear as a hideous old crone. They're normally found living in either in trees, especially oaks, or sometimes in caves or ponds and lakes, okay? They're mostly active in spring and summer, and they're generally only active at night. They're masters of herbalism, and it said they can cure any illness or disease with their herbal remedies, but they don't share this knowledge, okay? They're extremely powerful, viewed as a kind of a primal force of nature. They can be benevolent to people, or they can really harm them. So some of the stories associated with them describe them being responsible for things like droughts, fields of crops going on fire, and even stealing away children. They can curse people with blindness, deafness, misfortune, and even strokes. But they can also bring rains to help farmers, grant temporary strength, heal injuries. And the one thing they are famous for is their dancing. They have this magical dance. And if a mortal, a non-fey that would be attracted to them sees them, they become obsessed with them. They will fall madly in love with them. And this obsession can lead to madness, resulting in the death of the person as they forget to eat and drink and will just spend all of their time trying to pursue the creature. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, they're quite complex. So they're not necessarily malevolent or trickstery, but they can be dangerous.
So palimpsests hate those ladies' guts because mortals keep confusing them with some of the nymphs who
Yeah.
has a lot of the similar like
Oh,
charm person type of magic.
yes, 100%.
Yeah. So palimpsest hates them guts because
Sorry, I'm going to say with that 23, you also know, because you rolled so well, that it said that the magic and strength of a Samodiva, it lies in their hair. And if you cut a Samodiva's hair, they will lose all of their
Oh,
magical abilities.
Ruzy, you know what to do.
Except the
Yeah,
ability
Ruzy.
except for the ability to fly until the hair grows back.
yeah. So
Great.
she's
Yeah.
gonna go do that actually. Because first of all, she's gonna take that pipe of
Yeah.
the from the hag,
Yes.
and she's gonna go over there and
So
inhale.
this is the thing. Remember, it's an action to use the pipe on another person, and if you wanted to try and cut this fey creature's hair, that would be an attack.
Okay, I'm just gonna cut the hair first before I do anything else.
Am I
because think
still
You're
convinced that this
you,
creature loves
so
me and I love it?
I guess what how do you think say like the magical effect has been neutralized because you did pass the save, okay? But how's Sadie feeling right now? No longer under the effect, but having the memory of the emotions that you just experienced.
Still pretty strongly. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not compelled so, and
Yeah.
but maybe a bit more confused.
Okay. Wonderful. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Super. So,
So what
pretty.
I'm doing
Yeah.
is Palimpsest just gets up, still yawning a little bit, looks at this thing, stomps over. None of you have ever seen her with that expression because she's usually like very Luna Lovegood, like spacey
Yeah.
girl
Yeah.
type.
Yeah.
Right now, she just looks so angry, stomps over, barefoot still, and will just sort of rise her hands up, and then like some spectral cards goes and try to shiv off her hair. I'm casting spray of cards
Okay.
specifically
So,
on her hair.
how does that work? Is this do you do is it a range spellcasting roll, or is it a deck save by me? How does it work?
It's a dex save. It
Oh,
is a 15-foot cone, so I'm like 15 feet away from her, and I'm
okay.
like targeting her hair.
Okay, right. So,
And if she
oh,
fails the dex, she is blinded as well.
okay.
Can I give Ludmila the help action?
Okay, that gives me advantage, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I try? Wait, can I try something as well?
Yes.
Can I cast Charm Person on Sadie, if only to try and counter Charm?
Everyone wants a piece.
Well, it's not that way. It's more just like trying to distract the charm that you still feel.
Okay, so Sadie, give me a fresh wisdom saving throw.
Well, I will say like Mida comes up to Sadie and puts like a hand on your arm and goes like, "Do you trust me?"
Of course. Yes. Of course. Yes.
Then don't resist.
What?
And we'll try and cast current control person.
Sadie, do you think you would instinctively resist in this situation?
I mean, she's already like willingly failed one thing. Why not willingly fail another? Let's just go. Oh yes, Mila, of course. What's wrong?
Yeah. So you failed then. I'm assuming. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. I think you're. Mila's not doing anything special like with the charm person. It's not like trying to manipulate you or anything. It's more just as it's trying to kind of break whatever hold that person had on you. And it goes like, "Why don't you come with me for a moment?" And we'll try and
sort of look at Ludmila and go, "Okay, sure, yes."
So
I'll take away the help action.
I'm going to say
Yeah.
that prevents the help action, which is good for you guys. A shame for me because on my first roll I rolled a 4, and on my second roll I rolled a 16 plus 5 would have been a 21, which definitely would have resisted. But because I don't get the advantage, that's a fail on the deck save by me. So, describe what the party sees, pretty.
So it almost looks like Edward Scissorhands' haircut action. You just see this splatter of cards that looks like tarot cards flies out of the palm of Pretty's hand and starts to just like cuts off, surrounds Ludmilla and cuts off strands of her hair.
Okay, right. So she doesn't actually take any physical damage from this, but her hair has been severed and she screams out.
Mechanically she takes 18 points of force damage
Well, I'm going
but
to say that because it was aimed at her body, like
yeah,
at the hair, you were aiming for the hair and not a general attack. That the damage doesn't, she doesn't
perfect.
lose hit
Yeah,
points, but you did because the way the mechanics for 5e on call shots are so messy and shit. So this is okay, but she screams out in horror and rage as she looks at her beautiful blonde locks falling to the ground and looking up at you with a look of pure hatred in her eyes. She bends down slightly and then jumping launches up and flies into the air, escaping from you all.
stay the heck away. You've ruined our reputations, and don't come back.
Sadie's just standing there smiling at Milo. What would you? Is there something we want to do?
No, you're fine. Just you were. Uh, let's just say someone was trying to deceive you.
Bamboozled. That's what it was.
Yes.
Mhm.
And yeah.
Ludmila.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
she wasn't really.
No,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
of course. How silly of me.
No, it's not silly at all. It's magic, I guess.
Yes, of course, just magic.
And Milo will drop the charm person as well, so Shelly's no longer under any kind of effect.
Sadie just like
will
rubs an
come
arm.
join you.
Yeah.
Sadie,
Thank you.
what did she say to you?
She told me I was beautiful and asked me to dance.
Well, you are beautiful.
You are. Yeah. That part wasn't a lie.
Of course. Thank you all for the help. I Pretty, you've helped me so many times now. I feel rather indebted. I'm gonna. I think
It's
I'm
not.
going.
That's not help. That's just. We care about you. You're our friend, and we love you. And
yes.
I didn't know you liked dancing.
I've never had the chance. It was rather fun.
Would you like to complete the dance?
It's rather late. I don't want to keep you
Time
all up any
doesn't
longer than I
really-
already have.
Time works different here. There's always time for dance.
Okay. And you see, like, she quickly, like, wipes at her face, and from the corner of an eye, like, there's, like, a smear of gold that's, like, smeared onto the back of her hand as well. And she goes, oh, shall we?
Yeah.
I think also, like, with that, as they do that, Marta will look at Rosie for a moment and just go, like, good thinking. Quick thinking. Well done.
I don't feel good about it. Casting charm spells on friends isn't nice.
Sadie will, like, hesitate before, like, and just glance over at Rosie and gives Pretty a moment and steps over. Rosie, and she kind of kneels.
Yeah.
Rosie, I'm very grateful. I know I must have seemed happy, and I was, but I might have been secreted away into the woods and turned to pieces. I don't know. So you did very well, and I'm very, very grateful. And I know you wouldn't have done it if there wasn't any other choice.
Thank you. Just
She kind of puts her arms
I
out.
didn't know what else to do. Yeah, sure. Rosie will kind of lean in.
Thank you.
And then she'll look up and kind of just go dance with Pretty. You can do better than that thing anyway.
Oh well, I've all of us have to dance.
She's a fake blonde anyway.
Really?
I will say Myla is looking over at Silver though, like seeing what he's been doing. So we haven't touched you.
Silver flies up to Sadie and reaches into his pocket and pulls out like a small little flower seed that uses Druidcraft to kind of bloom it into a golden flower, which looks very similar to the gold streak on the back of Sadie's hand, and is like, this is a much better blonde than that one anyway. He's-
You fully see now, like, just thin rivulets of gold coming down her cheeks. Oh, Silver. Oh, thank you.
the flower is bigger than Silver is.
Oh. She kind of like tucks it into her like hair a little bit and just gives you a little like bonk on the head with her head. Just, oh, I'm sorry for waking you up.
No, it's fine. I was kind of hoping for a fight, but it's fine.
There'll be time for violence tomorrow, I'm sure.
Oh yes, I'm
We
sure.
are going to do an impromptu dance party, shall we? The two of you pair off, please, because it will be wrong to go about this without music. And starts to strum up her lute for like kind of a slightly happier music than the eerie whatever that was. And she's going to be very sassy about the kind of music Ludmilla was playing as well.
Right. Give me a performance check, please.
Okay. I'm gonna pass guidance to myself as
Yeah,
well.
of course.
Okay, that is a 10 plus 11 is 26. And guidance.
I mean, yeah.
Plus 11, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
There's somewhere in the
28.
region of a 50.
Only a 28. Okay, right. Yeah.
Just a 28. Come on.
Okay, right. So, who is Sadie dancing with?
I suppose Silver's closest, so she'll just like offer up a hand to Silver.
Silver will fly over onto Sadie's hand, and then kind of like with the music, just fly from shoulder to shoulder, then back to hand, and kind of like a triangle pattern.
She'll try to move around in a way which like complements that slightly flowy. She doesn't really know how to dance, but she's moving. She knows how to fight, and that's kind of the same thing.
When Ruzi was hugging Zeddy, they will have cast Enhance Ability Cat's Grace to mechanically you get advantage on Dex, but I just want to give them.
She's moving much more gracefully now.
Absolutely.
It's less clunky.
Yeah. Absolutely. Super. So you have a really wonderful while dancing. You could doing this for as long as you want. But eventually people do start getting tired.
Yeah, we do this.
Yeah.
Just
And
before
the
night
kind
ends, Sadie's gonna like run over to where Pretty is and just give her a big hug.
Thank you. And I think the song she's singing alongside of it is just sort of this folksy.
Yeah.
I sooner was dancing when I saw your reflection in the wind chimes calling from the song from the stone. And it kind of just goes on with the lute.
Yeah, she'll give Silver an exaggerated bow. Thank you for the dance. And then rush over to give Pretty a big hug.
Thank you. And now hopefully we can get our beauty sleep and
Yes.
full 8 hours.
I'll
The mortals like to count the time with how long it takes to burn off a candle. Never really understood that.
They're funny. I don't sleep the same way. I don't get it either. I sort of just lamps are on at all times.
I sleep, but I don't really have a set schedule. Really, I just sleep usually when I feel like it.
How often have you woken up at midday?
Often.
I had a feeling.
Maybe that's why I like you. None of you quite understand mortal time.
Yes. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. And we'll look at Uzi like, well, this one at least has a very good sleep schedule, very strict, always in bed at the same time. I never get how that works.
Tough to be as organized.
Okay.
Well, there's only so many hours in a day.
So, We all head back to bed. Silver and Pretty are the last two to give me watches for the evening. So, can each of you give me a perception roll?
I'll once again guide myself.
I got an 11.
17 plus 30, 20.
Mm.
Okay, you both have uneventful watches, nothing happening. Okay. So, next morning, you wake up, you have some breakfast, finishing the food that you had foraged yesterday. Between that and the good berries, you're out of food now. Okay. Because I think it was like 8 good berries and there's like 6 in the party. So, you're out of good berries. You will need to forage for more food later as well. Okay. Continuing on your journey. Before you all finish up, before you all continue on your journey, does anybody do anything by way of prep or anything regarding the campfire?
Yeah, I didn't need to change my spell, so I feel like mine will take a moment to kind of like focus on that.
Yeah, mechanically, can we take a long rest? Is what I was going to check.
Oh, you
Yeah.
did. No, you did take a long rest.
Also, out of character, can we have a break?
Let us
Of
take a
few
quick. I'll tell you what. This is a perfect place to take a quick 5-minute break. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't
We get
forget to
2d10
add your
temporary
18.
Temp HP, yes.
So total 18 temporary HP, and for the next 24 hours, if you have
Beautiful.
charisma skills, you have advantage.
So we will be back in 2 minutes, folks. Don't go too far.
Welcome to West Crown, a city of faded glory choked by fear, where 5 strangers become swept up in a storm of hell knights, devils, and thieves.
My name is Sombra. I do what needs to get done in the shadows.
My name is Lowen. I know some magic, if that helps.
I'm Zakoon. I'm a medic. I patch people up, and I talk.
My name is Corporal Flynn. Yes, of the Tatari. When it comes to fighting, I'll help fight. But I don't think I owe you any information other than that.
Hi, I'm Nico. I'm a cook. Food is a big thing for me.
And I'm a Leshy.
Gods!
Where every shadow holds a secret.
Zakoon, meanwhile, is looking like someone who's been dropped in the middle of season 3 of a crime TV show without knowing what's going on.
He waves his hand at the obvious cloak and dagger bullshit background thing going on. Not interested.
And every choice could mean life or death.
My day is worse, I guarantee you.
Get him a body bag.
Oh.
And the infamous Council of Thieves weaves its web of intrigue and corruption.
One day, sister, one day we'll make sure this whole city pays for what we've had to endure.
In the dark, crumbling streets of West Crown, the only light is at the Twilight's Edge.
You know what the heck you just dropped us into?
Twilight's Edge, a Pathfinder 2e actual play of the Council of Thieves adventure path from the Tumble Through podcast.
Okay then, hello folks and welcome back. When last we left our heroes, the party had continued their travels. They met a delightful Leshy, the old man of the forest, who went from being as tall as a blade of grass to towering over the tallest and most ancient oak tree, much to the disgust of Silver. They did have a wonderful conversation with him. They did some trade, and Mila beat him in a completely fair, totally honest game of chance, which has helped reduce the travel time to the mountain range where they hope to find the Moonlit Orchid. Later on that night, as they camped and were taking turns at watch, Sadie, during their watch, found themselves face to face with this beautiful, ethereal Fey maiden. Stunningly gorgeous, with long golden hair that fell to their feet. They invited him to dance with them, and as the magic of their enthralling music filled Sadie's ears, Sadie found themselves falling hopelessly and obsessively in love with this creature. Ruzi, awoken by the magical music, with some very quick thinking, used their magic to seem to break the charm effect of this Samodiva's dance. And Palmset, waking up and seeing one of those damn bitches that gives me and my nymph dryad sisters a bad rep, went completely out and dealt with the situation beautifully and ruthlessly. Sadie and Silver did have a lovely dance to finish the night's festivities, and we had a long night's rest. The next morning, you all wake up fully rested and so forth, and we will be continuing on our journey. So, thanks to the Leshy's aid, you don't have to give me a fresh wisdom saving throw. This morning, you are getting to the path that he revealed to you is still there. Okay, so this is definitely helping. All right, you don't know how long the path's going to stay there, but it's definitely helping. So you don't need to give me a fresh wisdom saving throw today. Okay, so continuing on in our adventure. As you're walking along, you have had your breakfast. You will need to, as I said, go and get some food at some point. But right now, can everybody please give me a perception check?
Oh, another 20.
That's 4. That's a 6.
19.
So 19, 6. Sadie, what did you get?
15 total.
Silver? Silver, what did you get for your perception roll?
4.
Okay, and Pruti?
20.
Okay, right. Continuing along. You see a forest with lots of trees.
I hate when he does this.
Wait, I didn't get advantage in that one, right? No, I've not cast anything. Never mind. No, ignore me. No, I'm with my 6. I'm very distracted.
Yeah. Okay, that's on brand for Mila. So, how are we taking the journey along now today? Are people running off, getting distracted? Are people getting tired and taking naps? Are people chasing butterflies? What way is this looking?
Sadie's fully locked in. Like, everyone pitched in to keep her safe last night, and she's like, I am not letting anything touch anyone today.
I love that. I think with how distracted I think Myla is mostly kind of like yesterday was kind of like it was very like it was a lot and they're trying to take everything in, and today it's very much like, okay, we've spent the night here, and I think they start to feel at home here a little bit and start like kind of more closely looking at things and trying to pay attention to the things around them and see like what are they like plants, animals, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. And what about Ruzi?
Yeah, I think Ruzi is still a little bit shaken from casting a spell on a friend last night.
Yeah.
A charm spell. So it's got her a little distracted. So she's probably just keeping kind of to herself, a little bit quieter than she normally would be. Definitely not chastising Myla for looking at plants more closely and things.
I'm thinking Myla has a passive insight of 17. Would she be able to see that?
Probably. I would think so. What do you think, Ruzi?
Yeah, I mean, we've known each other long enough. So.
Yeah,
I think like after like a while, like Myla does eventually clock like, oh, like I think it's more like, oh, Lucy has not given me shit in like 30 minutes. What the hell? And we'll just go over to her and sort of pull up next to her and go like, you okay?
Not really. I don't know how you cope with all this. This adventuring stuff isn't all fun like you made out.
What do you mean? I mean, it's fun. We're getting to see new things. Didn't you want to explore? Like we've never been here. We're in the Feywild. Was it like how many times would you get this chance?
Yes, I want to explore. Yes, being here is an adventure, but
what?
Miley, you never told me the problem with having friends is that you feel bad when you hurt them.
You didn't hurt Sadie. You saved her. I was fast asleep. Most people were fast asleep. You were the only one who noticed. If it wasn't for you, we would have lost her.
Yeah, I still don't have to feel good about it.
I mean, I get that it's not nice. Well, I don't. I get for you, it's not nice to charm people. But it was
Also very out of character, I might add.
I mean, yes, I wasn't gonna say it, but but it's still a good thing. Sometimes you have to do things that are a bit maybe morally questionable in order to prevent something worse. It's
not just that. It's everything else. It's everything's trying to hurt us here. Practically, I mean, obviously not pretty, and that Leshy was nice. I still don't approve of you winning that game.
but it helped us, didn't it? In the end, seemed morally questionable, but it helped.
I guess so, but yeah,
listen. I get it. You're not used to it. You're used to the safety of being inside, of being in your books. You're used to reading about danger and experiencing it. But I think I worry, Rosie, that if you stay inside in your safe little bubble all your life, you're gonna miss out on so much. Like yes, all of this stuff is dangerous, but it comes with fun things too, like the little dance party yesterday. It's a balance. You can't only have fun things and never take any risks. Sometimes the fun stuff happens after you take a risk.
I mean, that kind of makes sense, I guess, which is weird for you. But yeah, the truth is, I don't really care what happens to me. I just want everyone else to be safe.
Well, I care what happens to you. I know you think badly. I know you think I'm some kind of bitch or whatever. I know you don't like me, but I care. I wouldn't have dragged you here if I didn't care. I only wanted you to get out there and have friends.
Look, I know I give you shit, and you're right. I don't really like you.
Yeah, you made it clear.
Yeah, but you're my sister, and I love you, and I don't want you to get hurt.
See, like, Mila's almost paused for a moment because I feel like they were so convinced that Lucy just hated their gods, and they're kind of unsure, like, what to react from, and then they smile slightly, like, I love you too. I know you might think
Okay, don't
otherwise.
ever say that. That's weird.
No, okay, listen. It's also weird when you said it, but
Yeah,
like
but I
Mila,
didn't have to listen to that.
like Mila, like just stick close. Try and enjoy it. Maybe I know I get it's scary, but like, we're all together, and I just want you to have a good time. That's all I ever wanted, Rosie. Like I said, I didn't want you to end up alone.
Okay, well, just don't tell anyone we had this conversation, or I'll do to your hair what I did to Princess Sasha.
Oh yeah, we're still not. We're gonna be talking about that later, and then like this fades out as they're going.
Okay, super. So while you continue along this, you do realize that you'll need to forage for food for later. Well, you did have a pretty hearty breakfast. You're going to be getting hungry later. So if anybody would like to give me survival rolls, and Pretty, you get advantage on these because you're Fey in the Feywild, okay?
Are there anyone I'm kind of doing this with? Just curious.
I mean, who was going to get like so somebody. Well, you're getting advantage anyway, so if somebody aids you, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, I know. I'm just talking. I don't know who I'm talking to.
Yeah. So who else is foraging for food? Who else has survival?
I'll give it a shot. I've got good survival, and like I said, I've got that feature as well.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I must protect the group.
And you can have guidance.
Yeah.
What happened last night? It really affected you, it seemed. Are you alright?
Yes. I'm okay, really. It's been a while.
And my roll is total 21, FYI. Sorry,
way worse.
carry on.
No, way worse. You're good.
I
got a 13 total.
I want you guys to roll bad on these so you can eat the shrooms.
Well, I just heard from Steve that his dice have been horrible today.
Oh, I know. Every roll he's given me has been below a 10. It's been terrible.
Maybe
Maybe
still
so
wishing
bad.
to give it a shot.
Yeah, but yeah. So sorry to interrupt the moment.
Yeah, so I was made, and then my maker disappeared, and then I just traveled for, I don't know, years on my own, trying to find out what happened to them. And I'd talk to some people sometimes, and it was nice. But this is sort of the longest I've had with other people, and I'm me. I look sort of unusual, I suppose. And the creature, the Fae, I suppose, last night was just very nice, and I don't get that often. I'm sort of the big, muscly statue, sort of rough and tumble sort of thing, and It was nice. It was nice to be, thought elegant or beautiful or something. And I feel bad for having to wake everyone up and having everyone help me when I'm supposed to be, the protector. That's what I was made for. I was designed to protect someone, and I witter away. So
If you only burn yourself to warm the others, what use would you be after the first try? True love and true friendship, it doesn't come from a pretty fake blonde telling you that she thinks you're beautiful or elegant or invite you for a dance. It comes in the form of willingly waking up in the middle of the night and help each other.
and that's
Sometimes,
why I'm grateful.
but the point is, you don't have to be grateful.
But shouldn't I? You will put yourselves at risk, and I should be
And you're
keeping you
going
safe
to
as well.
put yourself at risk for us too. If we spend all of our time feeling grateful for each other as though we don't deserve it, then even in Feywild, time is going to run thin. I suppose it's not entirely wrong to say it once in a while, what we appreciate about each other. I love how shiny you are.
I do try to give myself a good polish, and
Yeah,
and I love your voice. Your voice is
thank
beautiful.
you.
I love the sound of it, and I can't help but feel I was terribly rude to you when we first met. I was thrown off, I think, and I feel as though I did not treat you kindly, and I'm very sorry about that. And I'd like to,
Now,
be a better
second
friend.
lesson. True friendship comes in the form of not ever needing to apologize to each other either.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Oh,
Stop it.
okay. I'll try. I'm sorry. No, I will do
She kind
better.
of giggles.
It's nice when you laugh. Thank you,
You
Brizzy.
know, I'm not defined by my voice, just like you're not defined by the material you're made of. It took me a long time to figure out who I am in this world. For a long time, I thought I was lost. And I can see in your eyes that you feel similar, perhaps.
All I had was trying to find my maker. I know what I was made for, but I don't know how. I didn't know how to do that while being myself, I suppose. And I thought if
Perhaps
I met the person that made me, they could explain why they made me, or how, or for what reason. And to have arrived here and hear that sort of the opportunity sort of passed. I do feel a touch directionless, I suppose. How did you find yourself? I don't.
I don't think I have either, not completely, but certainly I'm not going to find myself through whoever made me. You were crafted by someone, and each one of us, we were made by some unseen force just the same. You don't need a maker to search for who you are, and perhaps once you have a clearer image of who you want to be, even if it's not complete, then maybe you will be one step closer to your maker because you'll be making it yourself.
I suppose it's funny to be a statue like me, but still a work in progress. But that means a lot, and for what it's worth, I like the person you are so far. I'll work myself out in time. And I think I've learned a lot about myself even in the few days I've known this group and you.
For instance, you found that you enjoy dancing.
I do. It's really fun. I didn't know I could
bet
cry.
I bet your maker didn't even know that.
Maybe not. Okay, well, I let's see what else we can find out. Fully failed at checking for food. She's nope, not even bothering.
Can I also at some point after I've been told to Lucy pull up next to Silver, and just go like, "Hey, you've been awfully quiet. You good?"
I guess, yeah. I got distracted by the toy thing, and then it just.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
No, it's not your fault. I was thinking about it before you brought it up, and then, the weird lady in the woods. It's weird. Like, I spent my entire life trying to come here to learn about myself and my people, and I've been here 2 days and I hate it. So what does that say about me?
Oh. Oh, I mean, I don't think it's bad. I mean, you've never been here before. I've gone to places before that I've never been that I absolutely hated. I don't think it matters if you're originally from here. It's still new to you, just like it is to all of us. So I think you're allowed to form an opinion like that.
I guess I don't know. I thought it would be. I don't know what I thought, but I just had this vision in my head. Like when I first showed up, there would be like a welcoming party, and like my family would be here, and they'd be like, I don't know, nice, whatever. Which is why when I saw that weird thing, I was like, hey, look, it's being nice, and it's not like you haven't been nice, but it's just.
No, I get what you
And then
mean.
he tried to eat me, and I drowned. And
yeah, I mean, we've got Pretty, who's really nice, and I think I get it to a degree. I mean, like, I was adopted as well. I don't really know much, I guess, about like my biological parents. Not that it matters. My parents are really nice, but I guess, wanting to know. So I get that. Sometimes you have a picture in your head, and then it is not what you expected, and then you get disappointed. So I get that. But maybe you could talk to Pretty and ask what she knows about other fairies, and maybe she can introduce you to some.
yeah, I think that's a good idea. I let's get this flower thing sorted, and then I'll see if she has a minute to. Maybe the fairy place is different, or I don't know.
Yeah.
It just feels like if I don't like the place that I came from, it just brings up a lot of weird anxiety that I did not think I had, and it's making me feel uncomfortable about being myself in a way that I haven't felt before.
Yeah, I think I get that. I mean, it seems like we've got a group of people who are all kind of soul searching, if you will. So I think you're in the right company if you ever want to talk about it.
Yeah.
But for what it's worth, I think you're the coolest and prettiest fairy I've ever seen.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Like, I wasn't kidding when I said when we first met, I love your wings. They're really pretty.
Nice. And you see like the wings flutter almost by instinct, like Rita is not controlling them. And his cheeks just get very, very flushed. And thanks. It's that's the first time I've heard a compliment, or like, well, the last couple of days, never really heard compliments about my wings because people don't like them. It's just,
People who don't like them are fools. Like, or they're just jealous. Usually, usually both. Actually, I found. But like, if people make make mean comments about your appearance, usually it's just them projecting. So don't worry about it. But yeah, you're great. I wouldn't worry too much. But if you do worry, don't go silent. Share it, or at least talk to Pretty. I mean, she knows the most about this place.
yeah.
So as you are continuing along, having these conversations and these really sweet heart to hearts with each other, can everybody give me a fresh perception roll, please?
I am also hoping to look for Steve's character. No, not Steve's character. Mike's character. Sorry, name. Still learning them.
Rizzy, yeah.
At some point. Yeah, Rudy. Did you say perception check?
Yep.
It's a dirty 20 this time.
8.
Just a
20.
10 for Ruby.
Okay, so
yeah.
Sadie, what did you get?
25 total.
Okay, and Silver?
It's a 10.
Okay, so I'm gonna say
It's double digits.
Hey, I think that's your
Sorry,
best. That's like your best roll tonight, I think.
Yeah, it's improvement.
Sorry, Pretty. What did you say you got again?
20.
Okay, so then Sadie, Pretty, and Mila, the three of you as you're walking along, and Pretty, as you're walking towards Ruzy to talk to them, the three of you spot a somewhat odd-looking sight just on the side of the road, not completely hidden, but partially hidden by some ferns and some small shrubs and bushes and stuff. You see a hare, okay, that appears to be looking at you all, okay. As you get a little bit closer, you spot with those I'm going to say Sadie, you're the one who spots because you're the high professional, that this hair, they're a little bit larger than normal hair, and they have a slightly strange kind of like red tuft of like fur or coloration on their breast, okay, as they're just looking at you, chilling as you guys get closer to them.
I'm just gonna lean over to Silver. Are you getting crow vibes from this rabbit?
Oh my god.
Shit. Is it a what? Is it a white hair or is it a?
It's a brown hair.
Brown hair. Okay.
Yeah, brown hair.
Based off of vibes alone, it doesn't look like. Well, I think actually I am getting crow vibes. Like crows are the nice
Getting some
ones.
raven vibes, right?
Well, no, I'm actually getting crow vibes, not raven vibes.
Okay.
So I think these might be nice. But then again, I also almost drowned yesterday, so like you can't trust my instincts on this.
Oh, shush.
Right.
You're an excellent dancer. I trust an excellent dancer. Okay, well, I'm just going to look at the hair. Good day. Good hair.
Good day. How are you all?
Hello.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, I think we're learning an animal's tongue here, which is really cool because it means I don't have to cast a spell for it. Hello.
It's really saving the energy, yes.
Of course we can talk.
I mean, where we're from, it's not common unless you have some kind of spell.
Common. I get it.
Yes. They smile at a second. Yes. Hi.
Hi.
A fine day for it.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, not much.
What's your deal? What's going on, dude? Come on.
No, what's up?
What brings a strange bunch like you going through the forest? You don't look like you belong here at all. You look you look kind of lost. Are you guys lost?
Not lost. We're searching. I think is the right word.
We're headed to just point over at the mountain.
Up there.
Oh, right. Oh, okay, right. Well, I mean, that's only a couple of minutes away as the
Is it?
dragonflies.
Well,
we're
I think
not-
everything's a few minutes away
Yeah.
as dragonflies.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah.
Unless you mean dragonflies like the insect.
Oh,
They are also quite fast at flying.
but how
is
large
true.
are they? Like here.
Palisade Amina looks haunted.
He brings up his adorable little paws and he's like, and
Okay,
then,
so normal size.
and then
okay.
they just start getting wider and wider
Ah,
and
I
wider.
see.
And
It's like
wider.
the dinosaur time kind
Yeah,
of insect.
yeah.
Like, okay, that makes more sense. Do you know the way though?
to the mountain.
Oh, like the shortest path there.
Well, if you continue on this path here, which wasn't here yesterday, but this is definitely a good path. So if you continue on this way, then past you'll get to the edge of the forest soonish, and then there's a small bit of swamp that you need to pass through. That runs to the foothills of the mountain.
Swamp.
You see, like as it's getting verbal instruction, I was like, okay, path, swamp.
I see Milo
trying
tracking
to
it. And
lose the
Ruby.
instruction.
Ruby, did you get that?
Yes, edge of the forest, swamp, because there's always a swamp, isn't there, in every adventure?
Yeah.
I'm learning this.
Don't make us
And then that's it. Yeah. It's fine.
Okay, cool.
Good
Thank
hair.
you.
I don't mean to generalize, but I just notice your red breast there. Would you happen to know a raven with similar a crest, a red crest upon its chest?
Oh, I don't talk to ravens. Can't trust them.
I look at Silver and just nod. I guess that's the vibe.
I knew it. It's not just me.
This guy
those guys.
does not like ravens.
He's clearly a smart guy. You're a very smart looking fairy
That's
there.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So are you? Very smart looking hair. So
okay.
What's the deal with the red stuff though?
What do you mean?
Like
you've got sort of a red sort of.
Is that just like?
It's just a fashion statement.
Oh, is that in
I
vogue?
thought it was like a.
Oh,
I see. It's a fashion.
Oh, that's
trend.
cool.
Yeah.
Just sort of crushed berries, and you sort of dye it for a little bit.
I mean, you need to have the right accessories to complement the outfit. You know.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was always more of a winter, so reds are tough on me.
Yeah. No, I see.
So it's not like gang colors then.
No.
Just making
No,
sure.
not the Feywild blood.
I love this mental image of like a guy, like just like a hare and a raven and like some kind of like a squirrel or something.
It's
Like
a large
just
dragonfly with like blue stripes on it.
Boozy with the red streak in her hair.
Yeah.
Standing behind her with a knife.
Yeah.
What can you do?
Amazing.
You look like you've been pretty busy traveling. You look a bit tired. Have you had a pretty hectic last time here?
Yeah, a little bit, but like I've had worse. It's fine.
Oh,
Yeah, we've
cool.
met some interesting folk. Sort of a busy night last night with a sort of elf-looking, long blonde hair. Not very nice person.
I'm sure pretty has different words to describe that.
How would you describe this person?
Oh, are you talking about the bitch with the fake blonde hair?
Yes, there we go.
Yes, that
That's
one.
what I was looking for. Thank
That
you.
one, yes.
Yeah, it's been a lot, but I think it's pretty fun. It's a lot, but I like it.
Yes.
Okay, well, or I suppose if you like meeting new people, keep walking this way.
Are there lots of people?
Of course.
Oh, what kind?
All the best kind.
Is there sort of a settlement of some sort we're approaching, or?
Well, I mean, there's that hawthorn tree a little bit of a ways up that has the fairies in it, but I mean,
Oh, look at Silver.
Yeah, I'd also look at Silver.
Yeah.
A hawthorn tree, you say?
Yeah, the fairies call it their home.
Oh, hell! And it's on our path.
It's in that general direction. It's close. It's where the forest meets the swamp.
Oh, how
So,
wonderful!
If you keep on this path, you should cross it.
All right.
Before nightfall? Or?
I mean, you know how, and he said, as he's saying this, he looks at Pretty. He's like, you know how time is here. It's, you know,
I actually
Everyone
like how
says
time is
that.
here. I actually like
No,
it.
time
It's
is
great.
structure and order, and
Oh
you
no,
can't just
no.
you can't have an hour lasting longer than a minute. It's just
Time is just a
the other way
suggestion.
round. See, even I'm confused.
no. You
My
see,
internal clock's a little ski with.
you
lately.
see, I think you think of time as a road that you travel along in a set direction.
Yes, exactly.
No, here time is more like a river whose currents can change and ebb and flow, getting stronger and weaker depending on the weather.
Is that why
Oh, on
things
the
seem to be
weather?
faster when you're having a good time?
There you go. Time flies when you're having fun.
Right.
This is great. I love it. I actually
Yeah.
love that.
That's
Yeah.
just a saying.
No,
It's
fair
all
enough. I
about
mean,
having
also, yeah.
a
also-
good attitude.
Yeah,
See,
had
I
to
like
come
it
from
here.
somewhere, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we can go to. Can I also can I insight check a hair?
Sure you can.
What's your
I do have
deal?
I do have the passive inside of 17 still, but I can still roll for it.
Vibe check the bunny.
That's a natural 20.
There it is. You know
For
this rabbit's deal.
27 for 27.
What I'm going to say to you is there is definitely a lot more to this hair than meets the eye.
I think like Maya does the same thing that she did with the older like hag. I don't know. I forgot what her actual title was, but kind of like as a like looking at the hair, kind of not threatening, but more in a like I don't like more like a feeling of like I think you're not telling everything or like you're hiding something. More of a I see you again, like again kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, but we'll then kind of just like look at it as like, all right, well, I think is that just the one thing up the road? You said there's lots of different people.
Oh,
So
you in the forest like this, you could meet a dozen different types of fae in your travels.
that's
How
true.
wonderfully metropolitan.
Yes.
Do you got any special advice for us?
Don't tell them your name is usually a good bit of advice.
Yeah, we found that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else?
Be polite, but don't assume that just because you're being polite that the person won't try and kill you.
Yeah, but I think that's in general kind of. Like I have met a lot of backstabbing people, so I get that. That's fine. Oh, maybe things are similar here.
Do you like to experiment with new experiences?
I do.
So there's these mushrooms, okay?
Oh, okay. Oh wait, I think I've heard of stuff like this.
Okay, and they've
I
got
thought
this
this rabbit was looking for a
they've
third
got
one.
this beautiful blue and purple coloring on the top. If you
Okay.
pick some and then boil them, maybe add some ginger root as well. And if you can get some citrus leaf, it'll make a really lovely soup that will expand your mind.
Maya like listen and looks at her. Did you get all that? Like,
So,
Ruzy is just like she's written everything down, and as soon as the phrase "it'll expand your mind" is said, starts crossing it out.
Yeah, okay, that actually sounds pretty fun. I will say I've had some drugs in my life. I know what a bad trip's like, so I will be careful. I am taking your advice with a grain of salt. I'm not that easily fooled, but I am interested.
So, just one piece of advice: you will get an appetite.
So we should
Okay.
probably have food ready.
Yes,
before
you'll
we-
want food ready.
Appetite, or do you mean appetite for more of that?
No, you'll be hungry.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's fair. Okay.
Probably shouldn't take these.
what about we don't do that until we found what we're looking for?
I don't know. Your friend here looks like they want to have some fun.
I will say Mina look because I might remember that Silver and her like had like kind of a drinking for later going like and we'll look as if like I'm in if you are.
Yeah.
Oh, most definitely. I think once we get the flower,
perfect.
once we get the flower and we get back to that person with the smoky room, we try it there.
Yes.
Because then that way we don't get distracted from what we're up to right now. I think that's the smart
Hidden it for the way back.
like
yeah.
You know
What's
what
the
we think
drug
we should
like?
do?
What?
I think it should be a celebratory thing.
Hmm.
And just so that nobody gets attempted, Ruzi, you look like the most responsible one.
I mean, clearly.
Are you? Are
I
you
try
telling
to
the
be.
truth?
I try
Okay,
to be
that's good enough. Would you like to hold on to these mushrooms of temptation?
Oh, you found some.
I mean, okay, yeah.
If we find them,
if we find them, I can keep them
I
and
suppose.
look after them. Yes, good idea. Very good idea. Yes.
Oh well, it was really wonderful bumping into you all. I hope maybe I'll bump into you again. You seem very interesting.
What was your name, good sir? I didn't catch it.
Sorry?
Like
My
or
name?
just something we can call yeah, or just something we can call you.
I suppose you could call me Conine.
Oh my god. Neil, I love that. Literally just called him Rabbit. Amazing. For context, the Dutch word for rabbit is konijn. And kanine is similar, I think, in certain dialects as well.
The Irish word for rabbit is Conine.
Yeah. I think in certain like dialects around me is also similar, so I love that.
So the Irish word for rabbit is Conine. So right. Well,
we should be off. Lovely meeting you, Kanine.
You too. All the best.
Take care.
And the hair bounces off and disappears into the trees.
Once it's gone, might as well look at the rest of the group. Like it, I don't think it was entirely misleading, but it wasn't being entirely honest. I think.
Would you say it had Raven vibes or Crow vibes?
Maybe in the middle.
Raven vibes. Dangerous.
It's getting a little bit more of a will-o'-wisp vibes.
Maybe. But yeah, let's just take what it said with a grain of salt, and be careful. I am interested still in mushroom, so.
I'm more interested in the fairies, if I'm honest.
Oh yeah.
I've never had a drug.
Oh, but then we must.
I don't know if they work on me.
One way to find out.
Oh dear.
So, you all continue along your journey, walking along, following this path. Okay, it's, as I say, it's still pretty straight and true, and you are noticing now, probably for the first time, that the mountain is getting bigger. It is getting closer. Okay, which it hasn't been doing before. It's definitely this path that the Leshy showed you is clearly guiding you to where you want to go. Okay, so you're traveling on for about another 15-20 minutes. When who has the highest passive perception here?
Mine is 17.
I think Miley, yours is 17 as well, isn't it?
No, that's my inside. My passive perception is 14.
Okay.
16.
Okay, super. Well, then we'll say, Ruzi, you spot, okay? You see this figure off ahead of you, maybe, I don't know, 40, 50 meters ahead of you. They look to be somewhat hunched over. They're leaning on some sort of a cane or a short staff. And as you get a bit closer to them, you see it appears to be some elderly old woman, wearing, ragged, torn clothes. Like if you were to see this person in a city street back home, you would assume they're homeless. Okay. As you all get closer, they're squinting at you all and says, "Hello, travelers. I don't suppose.
Hello, are you okay there?
I'm a bit hungry, to be honest with you.
Have you had any mushrooms?
No.
Okay.
Wouldn't mind some bread.
Do we have any food, guys?
I have some adventurer's rations. They're not especially appetizing, but I have some.
I have some.
Do we have something left over from when we were foraging?
Yeah, if you think so.
I think then we have like a good berry left or something because we had 8 and we were 6.
I actually think I had 14.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then you definitely have a few good berries left.
We have a little left of we have some dry rations or a little scavenged goods, or I have a good berry.
She reaches out with a bony, liver-spotted hand.
I have no opinions about how people age, and I just I put the good berry in her hand and like a little hunk of bread and like a dry ration thing.
Oh, thank you, my lovely. And quickly devours it. Oh, I'm feeling much better now. I was like, as she goes from a hunch form, starts to straighten up, and as she does, her form shifts and changes. And whereas before there was this elderly, beggarly old woman, you now see this incredibly thin, very pale young maiden. Could be human, could be elven. You're not quite sure. Like, I'm feeling much better, much stronger. Oh yes. And as she does, there's this like shimmering in the air, and you suddenly all get hit with this horrific smell. I need every one of you to give me a Constitution saving throw, please. As a cloud of
That's another roll natural 20. I'm not even getting on the same die. I'm
Nice.
gonna this die
Oh my
likes me
God.
today.
Well, I
That's
rolled
22.
Okay.
I
I
have
hope I failed.
I have proficiency in con, and I still got a 9 total.
There. Okay. Ruzi?
22.
Okay. Silver?
10 again.
10. Oh God. And
Oh no.
okay. Pretty?
Also 22.
Okay. So Sadie and Silver, you both take 6 points of necrotic damage and have the poisoned condition as you become overwhelmed by this cloud of pestilence from this figure that was a hag and is now a young maiden. The rest of you take 3 points of necrotic damage and do not have the poisoned condition.
Because
Do I
I'm a
get any
warforged.
damage because I had a nat 20?
It's halved.
Oh, it's halved.
I'll say you take 1 point, okay?
Because I'm a warforged, I have advantage against being poisoned. Should I roll that save again?
Yeah.
So reduce your
worked.
temp
Well,
HP
a 13.
first.
What was that, Pretty?
Oh, I said forgot to reduce the temp HP first.
Yes. So, this elderly crone, having turned into a incredibly thin, pale young maiden and emitting a cloud of pestilence, looking still quite hungry and looking like you all may be on the menu, I think this is the perfect place to pause in our story.
Oh no.
Oh, cliffhanger.
So,
Very good. Very good.
thank you all for joining us tonight for another evening of fun-faced shenanigans. I hope you had as much fun as we did. This episode ended up being so much more heartfelt than I was ever planning for it to be. It was beautiful.
I love it.
It was so wonderful.
So
But listen, before we go, I'm going to ask everybody to please tell us where people can find you, all of the amazing things you're at, all the stuff you're doing. Okay, starting with Ari.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on a few other streams out and about. You can find me on pretty much any social media under @LuckyLeafTeas. If you're ever in need of some delicious teas and herbal blends, which are ethically sourced and ecologically minded, all inspired by tabletop games, go to my website, www.luckyleafteas.com, and I'm happy to send some lovely blends to you, all my little babies.
Wonderful. Okay, Anna.
Hi, I'm Anna, or Radi, whichever you prefer. I use the it pronouns, and I'm definitely human. You can find me literally anywhere at Peculiar Funness. I'm on pretty much every social media. I write comics, I write tabletop stuff, games, whatever. I do sensitivity reading, and I'm in actual plays. You can find me often at Panzer Stables, where I'm playing in Dark Waters. And I'm also on a Pathfinder 2nd Edition podcast called Twilight's Edge over at Double True. Episodes drop. Double True! Episodes drop every Tuesday, though. No, actually, I was going to say something, but this aired. I realized this is pre-recorded airs. Never mind. Episodes drop Tuesdays.
Yes.
Yes,
I know what you were going to say.
Yeah, never mind. But yes, that's it. That's me.
Cool. Okay, Mike.
Hi, I have been Ruzy, and I am still Mike. You can find me on the internet at Run Like Craig or Run Like Craig 1979 on Instagram, where I give away the fact that I am very old. You can also find me on Panzer's Tables with Anna in Dark Waters, and starting in August, I will be running a 6-part anthology miniseries of 10 candles over at Panzer's Tables on alternate Fridays, where we're kind of weaving some stories together that happen concurrently across 6 different settings. So,
Nice, wonderful. Okay, Steve.
Hello, hi. I'm Steve, also known as Sassy Pants. I run Panther Stables and other related things. You can find me under Sassy Pants 1996, where I also give away how old I am. On Twitch or the other places, where depending on when you see this, I am starting a new series on my channel called Epic Games with Epic Games, where the first games is spelled with a Y, so it's GAYMES, where I try to play the weekly Epic Games free drop before the next one releases. That's basically it. Trying to revitalize my almost dead streaming career, but also find us on Panther Stables, where we're playing a bunch of really cool stuff. Again, depending on when this comes out, we have a couple of big events planned. There's God Killer Kismet first week, August. We've got Mike's 10 Candles game. We've got another big charity event happening end of September. And yeah, just life. That's basically it. That's me. Bye.
Wonderful. And Ram.
Hi, my name is Ran. I use she, her pronouns, and I have been palimpsest, also known as Pretty by these mortals. You can find me as Burdick Inspiration on Blue Sky. I'm currently on Valdrian's Twitch channel in a Girl by Moonlight roleplay series on Thursdays, as well as a Urban Shadows series set in South Carolina, Charleston, South Carolina on Fridays. So you can check me out there, amongst other things here and there popping up.
Okay, wonderful. And finally, I am Neil. You can find me everywhere at Fey Earth. I'm most active on Blue Sky, and occasionally appear on TikTok, feeling incredibly comfortable and far too old for that platform. The other place you can find me and my content is on Itch.io at Fey Earth as well, where I've got a bunch of fun things, including a starter pack that has like an early release version of my core rulebook and a really fun starter adventure set in Yorkshire that's completely free to download. Beyond that, find me on Twitch or YouTube, where I am, by the time this comes out, will have at least one, maybe up to 3 other mini campaigns also airing at the same time, because I am mad. But I suppose we shall call it a night there, and thank you again for joining us for this wonderful story of Fae and heartfelt friendships, and we shall see you again very soon. But until then, goodbye everybody. Bye.
Bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.